Alright, hello. Welcome back to my TerrafirmaGreg series, episode 2. Well, live streaming. Hopefully, I'll get the first time. Hopefully, this is a world where I will first get past steel. If you're just going for the next episode, welcome. And if you stumble upon the video, I welcome you to the channel. Last episode, I had just finished creating a copper hammer and stone anvil, so hopefully, this episode will be making a charcoal pit, getting an absurd amount of charcoal, and making our first anvil. As a quick reminder, I start streaming at either 7:30 or 8 o'clock Northeastern Time, American Northeastern Time that is, and usually end around 10 p.m. I invite you to drop on by every time I invite you to drop on by if you enjoyed the episode and spend some time watching with me. Thank you. Let's see. Normal, small, native, right. First things first. Charcoal, that means the logs, and a lot more tree cutting, so that's what we're doing first. As you can tell, I haven't gotten much done this world yet. I'm just barely starting. Should hopefully change quickly. Saplings. I need to get myself a drink of water. There. And cave. Five chestnut logs. I'm down on food, so I'll pick up a pumpkin. This is going to be very fun now. Pumpkin. Pumpkin seeds from storage. I am not currently looking for more copper, although I will take any native copper I come across. Grape seeds. Grape. Like that. And more of anything but vegetables. Well, looks like we're getting buffering for some reason. Hold on. Let me get to this spot. Actually, no, I can just... Yeah. Alright, give me a second. What's going on? Hold on. Let me get to this spot. What is going on? Why are you not? Uh-oh. Nope, nope, still going. Hold on a second, I'm going to stop the stream and start it again. Okay, everything looks good. Connection has been maintained. Hold on a second, I'm going to stop the stream and start it again. Let's see. Weird there. Okay. Okay, everything. 619, 620. Let's see. Weird there. Okay. Delay's catching up. It's a bit longer than I'd like, but oh well. I think we're good now. Apologies for that. This chest. Room. I should take our little back happens. I think I'll start the... No, there's more chests. One more tree and I'll start the charcoal anyways. These take a while to grow. I got 6 days before the earliest saplings to grow. So just get that out of the way and we can get basic foraging and forge building done. I'm going to need to head out a bit into the sea so I can get various types of shells to turn to powder for forge welding. Because if I don't have flex, I can't make double ingots. 7 of those and 14 regular ingots. Apologies. Lost my train of thought. I'm going to need 14 ingots to make 1 anvil and 7 double ingots crafting for those, so I think once to get them created. I think that's right. So that's what I'm going to be doing there. Oh, I should carve up my thing. Where's my knife? Yes, just right. Very nice. Expired soon, so I'm not going to bother to hold on to them. Charcoal pit is quite easy. It's just a whole bunch of logs and pits, or log type things. Cover it with dirt. And you cover it mostly in dirt. Light it on fire. For however long that is. Now off to the ocean. I could hopefully... What does he do? Some more piping. Or you can hopefully get shells to make flux. So I'll be smashing seed cutters. As well as I might seem. 2 block B type of thing. Just 1 flux, so that should in theory be all I need. I probably don't mess it up, and I also know Anvils need more flux for more of what we're doing, so that's as much as I can prevent. I need to make it canoe. Oh, they're a lobster. Okay, I'm not gonna head out too deep. They're sharks. Maybe. I think the waves come is nice as well. The cobalt. Quite common here, aren't they? Pretty sure this is a regular one. Yep, not getting a salt water debuff, so. Alright, that would be the flux. Oh, fuck, what was... Oh, joy. Bolts. They're not neutral in this mod. Wonder if I get pelts from this. Wait, is that? Why are you neutral now? Ugh, weirdos. I swear. Just gonna... Can I get dogs? I need to get dogs. Right, so I'm going to need a lot of copper. It's going to require a forge and a vessel that I have put somewhere again. There it is. That's 1 ingot. $72 and 68. 2 ingots. That is 2 ingots of copper. And that's it for now. So what I should do is put you back. You go in there so I get 2 ingots, and I'm going to make more ingot molds. Because I do not have nearly... You're not going to attack? 9, 0, 2. We're just gonna sit here now? Okay, I don't understand those at all. Shift V and click, click, click. That's the unfired molds. Benson now. Hi. I need a bellows if I want to make clay without the fire pit, don't I? I can get molds, sorry. And the trees aren't going to grow soon, so I'm going to need more copper anyways. Yeah, let's go to the other side of the river and start mining. That's just particle effects, so that was an item. This way. Not that way. This way. Right, because the light fades out when you get close. That's better. Much better indicator than just the benefit of hammers. When used as a pickaxe, I am pretty sure it mines in a 3x3 area, so I can get this done much faster. Regular pick, on the other hand, offers precision, which is also nice. No, it's the mining hammer that does that. Oops. Although this one gives cobblestone when mining with the hammer. Okay. Calcite. Supported. I mean, dacite, not calcite. Prop blocks of copper. Rich native copper. Yeah, it's good. Poor raw pyrite and chalcopyrite. That's copper and iron. You are unsupported. You are supported, but you might trigger a collapse. Okay. So if I do that, you are not supported. I didn't bring an axe. Whoops. Supported, okay. Let's get a good 3x3 area for my head height. Much more room. See how far back it should go. Unsupported though, so okay. How far can these extend again? That's also. I should come back with more supports if I want to continue this, and probably a mining hammer. That's third ingot, that's a few more. That should be enough, I think, for the anvil. After that, I'll need bronze, which I don't have cassiterite, but I do have gold, so I might be going with the black bronze route if I find silver. I really need to make a road or a ladder. I'd like to be able to skip the Bronze Age, but I can't. But the requirement for iron double ingots require. But double iron ingots require a at least bronze level anvil to make them, and I can't just skip that. Is my charcoal done? Yes, it is. And it deleted a block for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, charcoal pile is exactly what it sounds like. A pile of charcoal. Where did I put the X? Yeah, I'm going to need to do this a lot. It is incredibly inefficient. I also long for the Iron Age, where I can make a proper bellows and coke oven. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm doing it wrong. 1, 2, 3. Nope, nope. I need stone, right. So, to make a charcoal forge, you need a pit, and it needs to be lined with stone, and you need to put 7 charcoal inside of it. So it seems simple, but getting the stone's really annoying. At least, I believe that's how it goes. Stone Age. The forge, charcoal pit. Forge, state-of-the-art crafting station used to heat materials to high temperatures. This time it takes to heat things in the forge is considerably faster than the pit kiln and is much easier to control too. To make the forge, you'll require at least 7 charcoal and 5 rock-like blocks, such as raw rock or cobblestone. Okay, so I can just mine copper. That's good to know. And just some copper there anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we need to light it on fire. Let's see, ingot molds, that's already 2 ingots, so... And I can't quite fire clay yet. Ingot mold... No, I need yellow white, and the charcoal pit only goes up to yellow right now, I believe. I'll take it out and check, but... I don't believe it will go that high. There's a charcoal pit. I am putting in fuel. And a vessel. And 2 ingot molds. And now we wait. That's going to take a while. In the meantime, I shall sort out ores. Hematite, rich native copper, poor native copper, cassiterite, no, chalcopyrite, and pyrite. Sort. You go in there. I need you for a drying mat. And dried kelp can be made into soda ash, which I need for silica glass. Yeah, I need that for glass, which I'm not entirely certain is necessary, but it would be nice to have. So first things first, drying mat, ta-da, not very special. You can go there. Sort it in there now. You stay there. You go there. Can I use you for anything? No. Not right yet, at least. So I'll just let you out to despawn. Rock alkyl pyrite. Missed a bit. You still going? Oh. Are you going to fire? Or are we like just under what's needed? Yellow white 1 2 3 4. Yellow right 1 2. We are just under what's needed. Damn. The bellows, let me zoom out, needs leather. And that's gonna take a while, and probably a few murders. How is my barrel doing? My barrel has some water. Now to make leather, because I am going to need it eventually anyways. Leather. I need to soak a medium prepared hide in tannin, which requires some type of birch or some kind of log and water to make tannin. Medium prepared hide is made from a medium scraped hide, which has been soaked in water, which has been scraped over a log with a knife. Medium soaked hide needs to be soaked in is a medium raw hide, which has been soaked in lime water, which is flux or lime, which is really just cooked flux that has been dissolved in water. So I need several more barrels and ability to hunt down an animal of some kind that will give me hide. So you ain't doing anything for now. It's annoying. And you get tongs. Tongs. And you also shouldn't be in there because it's not just going to pour out. I think I'm going to make an appetite first, because I need to cut down more trees. And 2 ingots just isn't that much. It's really not going to cut it. Yeah, axe and shovel head. Here's a shovel. It's not molten. Copper axe head. Solidified. I'm going to take you 4 out. And place you on the ground over here. Very good. Until I get a barrel, until I get leather or anthracite, I think it was? Yes, bellows or leather for bellows or anthracite from the deep below. I am not going to be able to do anything with that, and as such, you shall have to be pit killed. Shovel head, axe head, sticks. Now I can do my things much faster. Supposed to say doing the same stuff as stone. Light up. Yep. The hammer shall remain at home because I'm not going to use it. And I need to make either a quern and handstone, which requires a chisel, I believe. Chisel or stone cutter. Chisel. And regular stone, which I need to pop off the wall. So that was used. Fun. 2. 3. 5. I need 9 because I need to smooth some of that out. 7. 8. This gives me ore double. Be very nice to have. I also need a chisel, so okay. No, I need more clay. I know that there is some down here somewhere. If I'm remembering last episode correctly. Or last live correctly, really. So somewhere around here. Yeah, hello, Thunder. I'm going to get smoked for carrying a copper Am I going to get smoked for carrying a copper shovel while in a thunderstorm? Yeah, let's find out. There's some around here. Here? Maybe I shouldn't have used what I had for the last and get molds. There's Clay. I just got through the wolf tap again. Oh, it's my death. Hi, Gold. Now we go tree chopping. You said no, probably go up. It's all that rain. Oh, and a trick I figured out a while ago they kept getting views. Because they didn't have their main feed now. Ta-da! It's kind of silly. It works. That's very important. That should go in storage because it's not nothing. What's letters? Still going? Yep, you're still going. Maybe we should use new pillow. Yeah, let's move pillow. I am really indecisive today. Yeah, she can be made into he as in fly. things finally letting off exactly when I don't want it to. Where did I put my jug? Jug. You're in here. Yep. 10, and I want a bucket so bad. Let me introduce you to the glories of soup. Oh, you're about to go. Let's see, that's fruit, protein, vegetable. I can't put grain in there. Yeah, let's have it like that. So, soup. 5 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some sort of fuel. In this case, I will make some stick bundles. Light it up. And you got soup. Instead of just giving me, instead of just giving me 1 or 2 traits from a meal, mainly being protein, vegetables, or fruit, I get all 3 at once. This has great benefits on my health. Use any bowls. I don't have bowls. What can I put? They leave you in a... Where did my bowls go? I know I didn't leave you in here. I would have been stopped from placing blocks down. Oh, there they are. I looked right at them. You generally get about 3 or 4 bowls of food per soup pot, and you get a ratio of nutrients depending on the food you put in. In this case, I get 3 fruit, 1 vegetable, and 1 protein. That's why I like pumpkin. Yep, and there's my fruit. I mean, soup, not fruit. Ugh. And then you just right click. 1, 2, 3. Tasty soup. 1 raw rainbow cabbage, 1 1 raw rainbow trout, 1 cabbage, 3 pumpkin chunks, 0.8 protein, 0.8 vegetables, 1.7 fruit. That would get me that one, and now I need to make either a crunchy salad, sweet salad, healthy salad. I need to make a salad, a pizza, or any type of sandwich, which requires me making bread, which requires either an oven or a furnace. I'm probably going to make an oven first, which requires dough, which requires flour and a bucket and any type of sugar. I do not know how to get sugar. No, I do know how to get sugar. I do not have the taps to make sugar. Because sugar... Oh yeah, nutrition. What do you mean I just can't eat steak? This probably goes over it better than I thought. Each basic fruit in TerrafirmaGreg contains a nutritional value, and these nutrients are split into 5 different categories: grains, fruits, vegetables, protein, and dairy. While you could eat only 1 type of raw nutrient, such as protein, your overall health will be diminished, while keeping a balanced diet allows you to have a much higher max health. Each 100 HP corresponds to 1 heart. Look at the field guide section on food and water for full details. So, I only have 4 hearts right now. That's bad, as you can think. As you can probably guess. TerrafirmaGreg tips. Food. Tree tap. To begin tapping trees, you'll need to forge a tree tap from copper ingots on an anvil. This process of tapping trees requires finding a suitable tree. A dedicated tapping index in the TerrafirmaCraft field guide section will tell you how to find these trees. There's also the tapping trees entry, which can be used to learn how to actually tap them. So that's syrup trees, make sugar, diabetes is skyrocketing, latex, seek for the tropics, and rosin trees, it's going to be chilly. I'm looking for sugar if I want to get any type of bread made, which is kind of frustrating. Back to Stone Age. Leather, quern, forge. But I basically need to get done right now. 48 seconds. Don't have anything time sensitive in there right now, so meh. Doesn't really matter. Best I just get on it right away. Oh, I may need this. Don't forget the tongs, you'll burn your hands. That's bad. Usually go in my general food thing, I guess. You go in there. You get mold, stay in the... No, mold should go in there as well. 60, 20. Chisel head, ingot, and ingot mold. You should hold on to. You three are going to get put in here. Actually. That's what I meant to do. And now I need copper. So it's normal native copper, rich native copper, small native copper, and poor native copper. Let's see what this does. So 624, it's 48. Yep. So 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 576. 72. 108. 144. 12. And you're just straight up not worth it, I think. Yeah, no, you'll throw everything off and I'll have extra. You go back in. That means it melts into 864 millibuckets of copper. I can't math that off the top of my head, but it's more than a few ingots. Where's my chisel? There's my chisel. You shall be used to light. And can I use a torch on you? I forgot. No. Now we sit back and wait for that to finish. There's going to be a lot of waiting in this series. A lot of waiting. You can attack me if I get close. Yep. Ow. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, geez. Or that. My apologies for the nausea. That was... Both of those were very, very dumb. Let me guess, you're not going to attack me now? No? Yeah, this is weird. I don't understand you. Maybe it's a territory thing? I just got too close? Yeah. Whatever. Don't do what I did. That was bad. Hurry up. What can I do while waiting? Leather requires hunting. I don't want this to burn down, so that's not good. Glass requires brass. That's not happening. I could just do the stone tools quest. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see, javelin. Okay, so just 3 in each corner, basically. It's a stone javelin head. Hammer. How would I do a hammer? Hammer. Stone hammer. Okay, so like that. That is too small. So I just take sticks. Don't need those there. And now I need to do a hoe. That actually might be useful. Hoe. Head. Stone. Okay, so like that? Yes. Now I have lots of tools. I probably don't need all the tools, but I have them. TerrafirmaGreg tips. What can I do? Asticor carts provide early game transfer options for land travel for both mobs and items. Carts can be manually pulled by players, very slow if they are full, or by equine animals such as horses. Saddle, that requires napping leather. Supply cart. I need brass and some kind of rod. That's not going to happen. Let me guess, they all need brass? They all need brass. Digger helmet is a helmet you can wear that will automatically light up your surroundings, hands free. Useful for if your main hand is occupied and your offhand is equipped with a shield. It may require a bit of glowstone craft. Maybe you can reach the beneath for some early game access. Important, the Digger helmet itself works to a separate setting of sodium dynamic lights. You'll have to toggle dynamic entity lighting for it to work properly. Okay. Don't touch the candle. And I need tin rods for that. Chalk, you don't want to get lost. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh, tape measure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fishing nets. A bone needle, jute net, glue, and a sticks. Nope. Ah, potions do not exist. I can make pills though. Requires a mixing bowl, sugar, Tricalcium phosphate, wax, and spring water. How do I make a mixing bowl? I'm going to... Nope, can't do that yet. I need glue. And that requires bone meal, which I can't get. Panning. Don't need to do that. I don't see any saturated sand nearby, so that's not happening. Camera. I'd like to do this eventually, I think. Saw that. I have that in my reclamation series. Should get to doing that. Grappling hook, that will end poorly, agreed. Ooh, beekeeping. Beekeeping has a plethora of uses. Not only do bees fertilize nearby crops, you will also be able to obtain useful resources such as wax and honey. Field Guide offers an extensive explanation of all beekeeping mechanics. So you need to make a wooden beehive, which requires thatch. 6 planks, a beehive frame. Looks doable. To begin your journey as a beehive keeper, you'll need both a beehive and a beehive frame. Unlike regular Minecraft, hives do not spawn naturally. Instead, bees only spawn in player-made beehives with frames populated by queens. Chance for a queen to populate your frame is tied to RNG, but you can increase your odds by placing flowers around the hive. Once your frames are populated, it will begin spawning bees, which will produce honey. I can do that, I think. How much would it be? Not enough. So I cannot do that until a tree grows. Still going slow. You know what? Let's start digging to the beneath. I have the shovels. I have the pick. It's time to dig up way to hell. Dig our way to hell. Get me ladders. Oh, I never explained what the beneath was, did I? Hold on. Oh, come on. This is why I hate the lyrics sometimes. This happens. To the best of my knowledge, that should not have happened for any good reason. So the beneath is basically the nether. And you can't reach it by using the regular portal obsidian frame. The way to reach it, however, is by basically just standing on overworld bedrock, which is much easier and takes time. Also, it also says to make sure to dig out a large space above the bedrock while I'll be standing, so when I get TP'd back, the game wants to try to send me in some random cave while it's trying to search for enough air blocks. Yeah, it's a bad thing. This is very appropriate. Ooh, this looks like a different progression system. All of the upgrades. Sure, why not? Longest items, pipeline, Greg Tech storage, tape for crate, moving stuff around, filters, GT2 hazards. From Civilization is a mod all about boats and traversing large bodies of water. It can also be used for creating tools that will help you position yourself in the world. As always, the field guide contains deeper details than the following quests. Rowing down a river is much faster. Consider settling near a river if you haven't already. Oh. Voyage gadgets in case you care for realism. Sextant, navigator's timepiece, barometer, and a compass with a declination towards true north. Firmissive comes with 4 different navigational tools, each giving you important information about your position in the world. As mentioned above, sextant, navigator's timepiece, barometer, and compass. More information in the fuel guide. Firmissive by default removes coordinates to make you use its navigational tools. We don't do that here, so use them if you want to LARP. Sure. The canoe is the easiest boat to craft. Note that only certain kinds of strip logs work. The task above tells you which are eligible softwood. The field guide provides extra details about its unique construction. This boat can carry 1 extra player / entity other than the navigator or a chest. For kapok, palm, mangrove, pine, sequoia, cedar, spruce, willow, tuolong? I don't know how it's pronounced. Tuolong, fig, or cypress. I do not believe I have any of those nearby. Is time stopping while I'm doing that? I don't know. Yeah. Dugout canoes. Just a log. Top log has been removed with a saw. Douglas fir, pine, palm, spruce, sequoia, kapok, mangrove, white cedar, willow. Fully carved dugout canoe, ready for hollowing out the hull. Place 3 strip of logs in a row, horizontally, and cut off the tops of the saw. Then carve out the canoe shape with an axe. Finally, light the inside of the canoe on fire to hollow out the hull. It will take the same amount of time as a pit kiln to complete the hollowing process. What type of woods do I have? Oak, hickory, chestnut, and ash. Oh, time to continue digging a hole. Ominous cave noises. Really ominous cave noises. Pretty sure we don't go into the negative, so I'm actually pretty close. For the Y level, I mean. You should check out the copper again. Well, but I want to give it a bit longer so that I can pour more of it out. It's inevitably going to have to go back in the amount that's in there. And that's the taste gone. Needs more protein. that was a bit kiln for a second. It's the chisel mold. Two. Three. One ingot, 2 ingots. 3 ingots, and one of the ingot molds already destroyed themselves. Lovely. Yep, solidified. Nope, 2 of them destroyed themselves. Ow, and there go my tongs. Fuck. Click. 4. That is my chisel. It's going to be used very quickly. I did not want that to go there. Cool, that is 2 double ingots and not even a quarter of the way through. This is going to take a bit. And also a lot of ingot molds. I did not mean to do that. Back up. Put you in there, because even though I'm not molding, because even though I'm not forging, it's good to make a habit. Anything in here, anything that melts in here that I'm forging will automatically go into the vessel, or any other type of mold or something like that that I'm using at the time. It's just good to make a habit of it, placing things in there, that is. I have a copper chisel, so 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That is my quern and my handstone. They're going to be very important for ore processing, so you shall go right next to the forge. The wind tong shall go here, just in case they burn. Right, ores. Now I can get a lot more out of my expeditions than I would have before. Alright, they're just gonna be straight dust. That is 4 crushed copper ore. If I take a copper hammer, actually no, I have a stone hammer on me. Crush. I wash? Yes. No, I can't. It does not let me wash in there. That is annoying. Down to the river. I'm going to mine anyways. So this gets me double, I think, the ore I would have gotten. Oh, why don't you wash? Watch me. Fish disappeared. Probably down towards the river. There you are. You are not washing. Why do you not wash? Drop in water to get clean dust. I just okay, maybe it's because you're running water. Hello, wolves. I am not going that way. Wait, no, wolves are over there. Did I get myself trapped? Aha! That worked. There we go. Starting to. Okay, anyway. Has to be still water, got it. Go around the murder dog. Stop running, please. Okay, so one copper dust is 1 ingot. That's probably close to quadrupling of my ore grains, I think. No, not quite quadrupling, but it's not better. So that's straight up 2 more double ingots. This is 4, 1, 2. That's a 3rd double ingot. Hello. See how much we get. 2. Wait, that's not a copper. It's not going to give me. Right. Once you get the copper habit. Whoops. Savage. Quite a bit more copper than before. But I still don't think it's enough, so back to the mines. Do I have a very full inventory is what I have. I'm going to do a bonus, so. So it can go away. Chisel can go away. So it can go back here. Start again. Where is my spots? There they are. Looking right at it. I got it. Torches, pick, axe, bullets. Let's go. Still one block hole in the ground. Yeah, eventually need to make a mining here. Make this much faster. I'll do it after I get my first anvil. Copper, pyrite. That's unsupported. I got a little cheeky there. I should not have. I think that'll be enough. Maybe. Let's get some more. Ah, crap, I forgot to grind the, grain in the corn. We need to do that. I have to thresh it with a knife first, really. Water is easier for me first. I didn't see it go up at least. I think it was getting notifications like the sounds up like it does, so spontaneous thirst quenching? Yay. Okay, you shall go away. I'm sticking to normal copper because I just want to, I guess. I could use the chalcopyrite, but I'm not feeling it right now. I'll need to use a lot of copper later anyway, so yeah. Better to store it. avoid the chomps. Where'd the rest go? To there. It's 8 copper dust and a lot of ingots. Just making sure one of these is, yeah. Oh, there's the clay I was looking for. Walked right by it. Wait, pot. 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. 1, 2. And then another 2, so that's... Okay. That is a lot of copper. Is what it is. Grab my charcoal. That's probably not going to be enough, is it? Alright, pit killing go. Now I just need logs. Thank you for hearing my call. Torch on it, and the rest of you are going to become charcoal. Oh, and a tip for anybody who has who's wondering what to do with all the extra all of the extra saplings: sticks, bundles, and charcoal. You are going to need so much charcoal. Right, and while that's going, I will continue digging, actually. Where is... It's 8, yes. 16. I have 6 minutes. That's more than enough time. Except we need to make more tongs. No. I already made more tongs. They're by the anvil. 1, 2, 3. Oh. What's this? Spessartine. Huh. second. It was... This is Y17, so hold on. I don't know if I spelled that correctly or pronounced it correctly. Whatever. Speciratine Y18. And move. Have to figure out what that does. What that's used for. Oh, wait, no, I can just... Gems. Okay, this is probably going to be useful for something eventually. Very. Blue steel wand. Yeah, keep that. Gems are useful. And I completely lost count. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there... Wait, can't I just... Overworld... Settings... Nope, I can't. Is that diorite? Yeah, it's diorite. So I guess there is negative values, because that wouldn't spawn... Okay. Yeah, of course there's negative values. There was negative values before. Ugh. Misremembering a lot of things. Up we get. See, it's aluminum, manganese, silicon, and oxygen. 2 minutes. You're gonna be turned to flour. Much better. Shouldn't have left that to rot for so long. 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 3 months. Cabbage is gonna go first. 1 minute. Finally. I need food. But I also need to prepare my forging area, so... Well, I can... yeah. Oh, wrong way. Pity I can't do the same with barrels. At least they are filling. How long do we got left? 20 seconds. Nope. Can't do that. Not enough time. 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, solid now, okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. And it burnt away. Crap. Crap. I don't want to spend heating that. No, that's not gonna work. Wrong mod pack. Ah, God. Ugh. I messed that up. Screw it, let's try the charcoal way. But first I need to eat. Badly. Let's go. This is gonna be mostly this is gonna be all vegetable, isn't it? Might as well just use the cabbage. So 1, 2, 3, and I'll try and catch 2 fish. Javelin. And it went all the way over there. And I can't swim. Come on. Don't know where the rest went. Up we get. Nope. Shit. Jug. Seven, 8, 9. Try it again. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with it. That's messed up. I just got bored. That is very accurate to real life. Oh, and I'm still hungry. This is gonna be a heck of a fight. Boars. Why did it have to be boars? Do you believe I just got one shot? Where's my corpse? Got flung over here. Oh, piggy. Ow! Oh. Why couldn't I regenerate hunger when I died? Yeah, there you go. I have gone completely grayscale. Really? Kill you. Did they increase the boiling time? Because it usually didn't take this long before. Don't you dare. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Really? Really? Fuck's sake. Finally, something raw. This is just gonna dick. Come on. Get the pork out of it. flesh and use your bones to make glue. God damn it. At least color's returning. Slowly. Right, well, that was an adventure. Let's get back to trying to make a proper anvil. Badly banging two pieces of metal together is going to be much more calming than this. It's 10. Yeah, it should be enough. So we have the quantity to make an anvil. Now I just need to get into actual anvil form. And find a way to get tin. Let's try this again. Well, actually, there's no fruit this time. What can I put in soups? Soup. Fruit. Says nothing about ratio. What's it take to make a stinky soup? Do I need cheese? Tofu. No bread. Cheese. Four. 5. You solidified again. Should be enough copper for an anvil, though. In that case, you shall go in there. Sort. Let's get to forge welding then. Hammers down. Yep. Okay, that's that welding. First copper double ingot. No, even if we make a pit now, it'll be too late. Meh. So we're gonna have to do the copper anvil next episode. Pity. So close to making it, too. Let's see if we can get a cheeky last one in. Five. Nope, that's it. I am messing up all my placements. Okay, so we'll have a... So that'd be it for this episode then. Nearly got the copper anvil. 2 ingots off. And... well, it's mainly because I screwed up the charcoal. But otherwise, we should be ready for a copper anvil by end of next episode, in which case we'll be moving on to the metallurgy age, which will require welding bronze, and then getting up to a bloomery, which makes welding wrought iron, requiring a bellows and or anthracite, so basically digging a pit to hell. Yeah. Honestly, the biggest, toughest part tomorrow is going to be searching for cassiterite. Thank you anybody who's been watching. As a quick reminder, I start streaming at 7:30 or 8 o'clock Northeastern time, usually end around 10. If you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.